I want to take 15 seconds of my 7 minutes to ask Janine to step forward just a couple of steps. And I want to do something that I learned at an AFCEA meeting. And this is the way when they have a whole bunch of people to get through and give applause to, that everybody just gives one big clap. All right, so on the count of 3, I just want to say thank you so much, Janine, for everything you do in Leaders in Energy. Really amazing program, international, 103 countries, events like this, really amazing. All right, so we're going to clap for Janine, but it's going to be very fast. It's going to be one clap. All right, 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Janine. All right. So then Janine asked me to have 7 minutes worth of wisdom, so it fit basically on a Post-it. That I kind of just wrote out of the top of my head. I was very nervous. So I want to see a show of hands. So who in the room is 0 to 20 years old? I'll raise my hand, but that's only as an example. All right, so we have one. Who's 20 to 40? All right, 40 to 60? 60 to 80? 80 plus? All right, interesting. So I'm way back in my career as a consultant, so I love 4-box chevron charts. So those are my 4 boxes, my chevron chart, that I want to drop some pearls of wisdom on. They all kind of hang together. But for the 0 to 20 crowd, I have a word, and most of them rhyme. The first word for the 0 to 20 crowd is to dream. And dream big things. And when I say big things, I mean like really big things. Like go out and lay in the grass. I don't know if you still do this, my 0 to 20-year-old in the back. Lay in the grass, look at the clouds. What shapes are they? Where are they going? How big is the sun? How can I get there? The moon, the stars. Like big dreams. And dream them. Don't be afraid to dream them. But dream big dreams. For my 20 to 40-year-olds, the word is team. So I see a lot of entrepreneurs with a lot of big dreams. And they write all these things down, and they set about trying to accomplish them alone. Usually doesn't work to achieving those dreams that you had when you were watching the clouds roll by on a sunny day and the grass was on your back. Get a good team together. And it's usually that 20 to 40-year-old, and I was certainly that 20 to 25-year-old, that just took off, and I was the leader, and I was out running, and I was doing these big things and starting companies. And you know what? It's a drudgery if you're doing it alone. The most successful businesses and things I've done have been with a fantastic team. So if I can drop a word on the 20 to 40-year-olds, it would be team. All right? 40 to 60-year-olds, you're my peers, so I don't know if I'm really eligible to give you any advice on anything. But what I'm finding now is there's a need for leadership. I was sort of downplaying leadership a moment ago. But my word for the 40 to 60-year-olds is beam, to be a beacon, to attract people to the causes that you're interested in. And we've just come through this almost hateful political cycle where people, I just had to turn the TV off and delete all my apps that were from all the news channels. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because people weren't beaming. They weren't making what they were trying to get across attractive to anybody. Left, right, center, up, down, green, oil, whomever, was just such an unattractive pile of argumentation. So if you have those...
Except for our undebate.
Exactly, except for our undebate, which was really a fantastic event.
All the 4 parties together.
Yeah.
They did an
Yeah, I actually found about, that was a good event. Yeah. So my word for the 40 to 60-year-olds is beam, all right? For my 60 to 80-year-olds, I really don't know if I have anything to say to you because I haven't been there yet. But my word doesn't rhyme anymore, and it's called enjoy. Just to sit back and enjoy the fruits of a hard fight along the way sometimes. But all of those efforts coming together to kind of sit back and rest on your laurels a bit. I see my parents who have worked so hard for so long. And just to enjoy what they've amassed. I was having this discussion with my mom 2 weeks ago. I'm like, Mom, enjoy, travel, go do all those things that you scrimped and saved, while we were kids to, have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to go to school. Go enjoy yourself, please. So I don't know if I can really say that to you, but I'm saying it anyway. So enjoy. All right. And then if you're 80 plus, God bless you, enjoy it double. All right. So then it's nice to be a consultant sort of person and try to give this wisdom out to people. I'm trying to live it as well. So I have a big dream, and the big dream is potential energy DC. The big dream is that at some point, the DC area is recognized as a hub, and I'm going to use the term clean tech. There's better terms out there probably, right, JP? But of clean tech innovation to make the world a better place than we left it when we started. That's my big dream, and to make it happen here in DC. My team. I have built a wonderful board to get started, advising me on all the things that I don't know, and I don't know a lot of things. So I have a really great board. And more than anything, my team is really composed of people like Andrew Dawson in the audience, who are the PEDC members who are out there trying to create these solutions and get them into the marketplace and have a difference. Really, really incredible people who are there. And so now I'm in my 40s to 60s, so I'm trying to beam. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to create an environment where everybody can, not everybody's going to be successful, not everybody's going to get a trophy, but have the opportunity to. And so that's why I've put together Potential Energy DC. We have our methods in our calculus for how we're going to get stuff done along the way. And sort of I'm trying to beam that message out now, that if you want to be a clean tech entrepreneur in DC, you don't have to go to Silicon Valley. You don't have to go to Boston. You don't have to go to New York. There are resources here in the DC region that you can do that. All right? So at some point, hopefully my investments in some of these companies will be okay, and I can enjoy my 60s to 80s, but I'll let you know that when I get there, all right? And if it doesn't kill me yet, I'll double enjoy it when in my 80s. So just let me wrap with, again, thank you to Janine. I have to give credit to my family, my parents, 4 generations, grandparents still alive, parents, my spouse, brothers and sisters, and all my children. Would be nowhere without all of them. And I'm going to use this, Janine. I'm going to use this experience here at this podium to help promote Potential Energy DC and hopefully attract a lot of very successful companies and investors along the way. So thank you very much for this opportunity to drop some wisdom. I truly appreciate it. It's quite an honor. Thank you very much.